That heinous noise is all too familiar if you've been running one of these bikes with a jack shaft. I'm talking Surron Light BX, E-Ride Pro SS, and this 79 bike Falcon M right here. But there is a solution, and it's chain drive conversion kits. So today we are doing a chain drive conversion comparison, where we're gonna take the 3 most popular chain drive conversions from DirtyBike, Warp 9, and Heavy Hitter and see how they compare. Now, one of the problems with these chain drive conversions is that they're not quiet, which is really a big point of these bikes. Not only do you want the bike to be quiet, you don't want to hear some loud chain drive. So we're gonna test all 3 chain drives and see which one is quietest. To make sure we start with a clean slate, we're doing a new Warp 9 jack shaft and a titanium jack shaft bolt. First up, we're trying the DirtyBike 219 chain drive conversion kit. DirtyBike claims that this is 20% lighter than the stock belt system and is much quieter than their 420 kit. This kit uses a smaller RLV 219 O-ring racing chain and steel sprockets, which are gold. And that paired with the blue chain looks pretty sick. DirtyBike says this kit is good for on-road and off-road up to 16 kilowatts. Installation was pretty easy on this one. There are different kits depending on which bike you're running, and you need to use the included shims to ensure the alignment of the sprockets are correct. All right, so we're gonna do a chain drive noise test right now. We've got a decibel reader on the phone, we've got the bike on the stand, so we're just gonna rip on the throttle a little bit and see what type of noise this thing's putting out. All right, highest number I saw was 97.4 decibels, but for the most part, like kind of between 90 and 95 decibels.
Next up is the Heavy Hitter 420 chain drive kit. Heavy Hitter claims their goal with this chain drive is to give you maximum performance by providing the lightest kit on the market. We weighed it and found that it was indeed the lightest, coming in at just over 1 pound, with the DirtyBike kit a close second at 1.2 pounds. Either way, the primary chain drive sprockets are machined from 7075 T6 billet aluminum, which is the only one of the 3 to offer aluminum over steel. Aluminum sprockets are definitely lighter than steel, but it also has a tendency to wear out quicker. And this kit comes with a 420 O-ring chain. Installation was also easy on this one, although we noted that it would be nice if the chain came separated because we typically don't like to reuse the master link clips after they've been removed once before, which you'll need to do for installation. The front sprocket is reversible because it can be used with either an E-Ride Pro or a Light B, so you'll orient the sprocket with your bike's name facing out.
All right, so we're back with the decibel reader here. We've got the Grit Shift 420 chain drive on now, and we'll do a decibel reading, see how loud this one is. All right. All right, so that was clear. The Grit Shift chain conversion is definitely louder. It's around 100 to 102 decibels. It's definitely got a different pitch to it too, so it's noticeably louder than the DirtyBike, but let's throw the Warp 9 on it now and see how loud that one is.
The last option is the Warp Drive kit from Warp 9. Like the DirtyBike kit, the Warp Drive kit also uses steel sprockets. But a big difference is that it uses rubber dampener rings that are vulcanized to the sprockets. This kit includes a KMC 420 O-ring chain, and Warp 9 claims that while their kit is louder than a belt drive, this kit is 10 to 15 decibels quieter than other aftermarket 420 chain drive kits on the market. So let's see if that's true.
All right. Last but not least,
That caught me so off guard.
yeah. Last but not least, we have the Warp 9 chain drive on here, and we've got our decibel reader. We're gonna get a reading and see how loud this chain drive kit is. It seems like 94 decibels is going to be the reading for the Warp 9 chain drive. So on the decibel reader, the Warp 9 and the Dirty Bike are pretty neck and neck, but it was definitely a different pitch. The Dirty Bike has a bit more of a high-pitched whine to it, where the Warp 9 has more of what could only be described as a 420 chain drive noise. We rode the bike with all of these chain drives on them, and honestly just had no issues with any of them. So they all actually seem to work pretty great, and there isn't a whole lot to report on there. Let us know what chain drive you're going with. Hope this helps your purchase. Thanks for watching.